Losing her job in the design business might have been the best thing to ever happen to the owner of Piebird restaurant in Raleigh.
It was just fortuitous that I got laid off and I could work on this full time.
Sheila Duncan was like many others who woke up one morning and found they had no place to work and no income. She decided to no longer rely on someone else for her livelihood.
I think a lot of people have reinvented themselves.
The transformation into a restaurant owner was a reinvention, but not one that hadn't been imagined in the past.
I've always wanted to have a restaurant since I was a little girl and my brothers were playing fort. I was like, they wanted me to be the nurse. I said, no, I'm the chef.
This place wasn't part of the initial idea after Sheila lost her job.
When I got laid off from my job, I started making pies for my neighbors.
When her pies became popular, Sheila rented space in a commercial kitchen, but that wasn't quite satisfying.
And I thought, why not just go back to my original plan of having a restaurant, but have a pie restaurant since the pie business was obviously working out for me.
Pies did work well. Restaurants concentrating on pies were catching on elsewhere, but had not yet made a splash in the Triangle.
It was a big hit. Pie is not something that people have done really in Raleigh before. That first month we could not keep pie. We couldn't even keep it in the restaurant. We were just going right through it.
The place began turning out interesting pies, both savory and sweet. The concept was new, the place was cool, and it had a catchy name, Piebird.
A Piebird is a vent that goes in a pie, and it keeps the crust from exploding or whatever, and it just lets the air out.
It all worked because those various elements came together, but at the heart of the success was the fact that customers liked the pies.
Really, it's sort of an unusual combination of the concept of pie. It's pastry, but it has all kinds of interesting things in it.
They use local ingredients, and it's a independent kind of place, and I think it's going to be great.
Piebird is a little over a year old now, and things have not gotten stale. New flavors and combinations emerge depending on the season and what ingredients can be sourced locally.
Every day is new product and new ideas that have to come out of it, and it's really awesome. It keeps us on our game for sure.
For instance, on some days, one item is chosen and that serves as the theme for much of what is created in the kitchen.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. Which one? This one has more bacon.
Yeah, today is bacon day. Everything has bacon in it, just about. This is the chicken curry with our mango chutney.
There are some favorites that are always on the menu, but the team is constantly developing new items.
I love that we've got a lot of creativity with our bakers and our chefs that just feel like free, that they can just say, hey, what about this, and do it.
Sheila gives me a lot of freedom to create new pies. As long as they sell, we'll try them out for a week or so, and if the customers like them, we continue. If not, we kind of fade it out.
No one's holding us back on what we can create.
This is the bananas and pajamas.
That creative atmosphere has been the catalyst for some of the most popular pies served here. The bananas and pajamas pie is the signature dessert.
It starts with an Oreo cookie crust, and then we have a white chocolate custard topped with a layer of bananas and a layer of chocolate hazelnut ganache and whipped cream.
That emerged from the imagination of Chef Ruby Arthur one afternoon.
I don't know where things come out of her head, but it's an amazing pie.
It was kind of a spur-of-the-moment deal where Sheila had ordered some bananas and we had too many of them. We have customers that come from all over to have bananas and pajamas. Even if they really don't know what's in it, they want it. What
the pies are filled with gets the most attention, but the basic crust has got to be exceptional in a place like this.
I like to think it's very important. I'm the guy who makes the crust.
It's made with a really good, really very light flour, so it's really flaky, butter, and salt. We kind of use that as our point that we start every pie from, is a good crust.
Fads come and go in the restaurant industry, and it's possible that the pie revolution could fade as well. The people involved here, though, think that with what they've established and the customer base they've built, the long-term outlook for Piebird is positive.
I think it's going to be lasting for a very long time.